Every time I tell someone about these tools, they look at me like I am running a scam. A free transcription tool that is more accurate than a paid service. An AI that generates complete songs from a sentence. A voice cloner you run ethically and legally. A document parser that reads any file format and extracts exactly what you need. These sound too good to be true, but I have tested every single one. And today, I am sharing the 7 AI tools that sound like marketing fantasy, but actually deliver real results. These are not the tools everyone already knows about. No Chat GPT, no Claude, no Cursor. These are the hidden gems that will save you money, time, and make you wonder how you ever worked without them. Let us get into it.
Tool number 1, Whisper. When I tell people there's a free transcription tool that is more accurate than services charging $10 or $20 a month, they do not believe me. But here's the secret. Most of those paid transcription services, including some of the biggest names, are actually running Whisper under the hood. Whisper is an open-source speech recognition model created by OpenAI and released completely free. You can run it on your own computer, which means your audio never leaves your device. Zero privacy risk. The accuracy on clear audio is about 99%. It supports over 99 languages. It handles accents better than most premium tools. And it gives you word-level timestamps, which means you know exactly when each word was spoken. That is essential for creating subtitles, editing podcasts, or building searchable transcripts. Now you might be thinking, is it hard to set up? Not anymore. There are user-friendly wrappers like Whisper Desktop and Mac Whisper that give you a clean interface with zero coding. You drag in an audio file, click transcribe, and you get a text file in seconds. For longer meetings, you can use it alongside a tool like Granola that records and transcribes automatically. The point is, if you are paying for transcription, you are paying for free product wrapped in a subscription. Whisper is the real deal.
Tool number 2, Suno. This one genuinely shocked me the first time I tried it. You type a description like upbeat electronic pop song about drinking coffee on a Monday morning, and Suno generates a complete song. Vocals, instruments, lyrics, structure, everything. And it does not sound like a robot making noise. It sounds like a real track you would hear on a playlist. Now, why is this useful and not just a toy? Content creators know the pain of finding background music. You either pay for a royalty-free library subscription, which runs $300 or more per year, or you risk copyright strikes by using popular songs. Suno solves this. You generate exactly the mood and genre you need, and on the paid plan you get commercial usage rights. But even the free tier gives you 10 songs per day. 10 complete, original tracks. That is incredible. Podcasters use it for intro music. YouTube creators use it for B-roll background. Game developers use it for soundtracks. I have used it to create custom music for presentations, and the reactions are always, "Where did you get that track?" The answer is an AI generated it in 30 seconds. It sounds fake. It is very, very real.
Tool number 3, ElevenLabs. I know what you are thinking, voice cloning. Is not that the deepfake stuff? Yes, and that is exactly why this tool sounds too good and too scary to be legitimate. But here is the reality. ElevenLabs has built-in consent verification. You cannot clone someone else's voice without their permission. The ethical use cases are enormous. Imagine you are an indie author. Hiring a voice actor for an audiobook costs $500 or more per project. With ElevenLabs, you can clone your own voice and narrate your entire book catalog for a fraction of the cost. Or imagine you create content in one language but want to reach a global audience. ElevenLabs can dub your videos into over 100 languages using your own voice. The viewer in Japan hears you speaking fluent Japanese in your voice. That was impossible 2 years ago. For accessibility, this is life-changing. People who have lost their voice to illness can clone their voice from old recordings and communicate in their own voice again. The free tier gives you 10,000 characters of generation per month. That is enough to test it thoroughly before committing. The key distinction here is ethical use. Always get consent. Never clone a voice without permission. But when used responsibly, this tool genuinely transforms what one person can produce.
Tool number 4, LlamaParse. This is the one that sounds the most like science fiction. You give it any document, a scanned PDF invoice, a handwritten form, a complex contract with tables and charts, a PowerPoint presentation, and LlamaParse reads it, understands the structure, and gives you clean, structured data back, not just the text. It understands which parts are headers, which are line items in a table, which are signatures. Imagine the business use case. Companies spend thousands of dollars per month on manual data entry. Someone sits there opening invoices, typing the vendor name, the amount, the date, the line items into a spreadsheet or accounting system. LlamaParse automates all of that. You upload a folder of invoices and it extracts every field into a clean CSV or JSON for personal use. Think about expense tracking. Photograph your receipts. Run them through LlamaParse and you have a structured expense report. No more manual entry. The free tier gives you 1,000 pages per day. That is not a typo. 1,000 pages per day for free. For most individuals and small businesses, that is more than enough. The paid tiers are for enterprise scale. This tool sounds like it should cost hundreds per month. It does not, and that is why it made this list.
Tool number 5. Haiper AI. Video generation has been the holy grail of AI for years, and most of the tools that claimed to do it were underwhelming. Glitchy, short, weird artifacts. Haiper AI is different. You describe a scene, and it generates a short, clean video clip. A drone shot over a mountain range. A close-up of coffee being poured. An abstract animation of data flowing through circuits. The quality is genuinely usable for content creation. Here is why this matters. Content creators, marketers, and educators constantly need B-roll. That is the background footage that plays while someone talks over it. Traditionally, you buy it from stock video libraries, which cost $500 or more per year for a decent subscription. Or you film it yourself, which requires equipment, time, and skill. Haiper AI gives you a third option. Describe exactly what you need and generate it. The free tier lets you create several videos per day. For YouTube creators who need that perfect establishing shot, for marketers who need a visual for a social media post, for educators who want to illustrate a concept, this is a game changer. It sounds too good because video production used to be expensive and slow. Now it is neither.
Tool number 6, Haiper. This one is for the builders and the privacy conscious. Text-to-speech services typically charge per character or per minute. If you are generating a lot of audio, like narrating articles, creating voiceovers, or building an accessibility feature, those costs add up fast. $50 or more per month is common for heavy users. Haiper solves this by running entirely on your own hardware. It is an open-source text-to-speech engine that runs locally. No cloud, no API, no per-character pricing. It works offline, and it is fast. We are talking sub-second generation on a modern laptop. The voice quality is solid, not quite ElevenLabs level, but more than good enough for most use cases. And because it runs locally, there is zero privacy risk. Your text never leaves your machine. That matters for healthcare, legal, and enterprise applications where data sensitivity is non-negotiable. Haiper supports multiple languages and voices, and you can even train your own voice models if you want a custom voice. For developers building apps, this means you can add text-to-speech functionality with zero ongoing costs. For content creators, it means you can generate narration without a monthly subscription. It sounds too good because we have been conditioned to think AI requires cloud infrastructure. Haiper proves that is not always true.
Tool number 7, Kimi. This is a research tool that sounds absolutely absurd when you describe it. Kimi has a context window of 2 million words. Let me put that in perspective. The average novel is about 80,000 words. Kimi can read 25 novels in a single prompt and answer questions about all of them. It can ingest an entire research paper library. It can read every contract your company has ever signed. It can consume a complete codebase and understand the relationships between files. 2 million words. Most AI assistants max out at around 100,000 words, maybe 200,000. Kimi shatters that limit. For researchers, this means you upload every paper on a topic and ask Kimi to synthesize the findings. For lawyers, you load every case file and ask for precedent patterns. For students, you upload your entire semester's reading list and ask for a study guide that covers everything. And the best part, Kimi is free, completely free. No tier, no credits, no catch that I have found. It sounds too good to be true because a context window that large used to require enterprise-level infrastructure and serious money. Kimi gives it away. If you do research of any kind, this tool will change your workflow.
7 tools that sound fake but are very real. Whisper for transcription that rivals paid services and runs free on your own machine. Suno for generating complete songs from a sentence. ElevenLabs for ethical voice cloning that transforms content creation. LlamaParse for extracting data from any document format. Haiper AI for generating video B-roll without a camera. Haiper for local text-to-speech with zero costs. And Kimi for research with a 2 million word context window. Each of these tools replaces something that used to cost real money. Together, they represent thousands of dollars in annual savings. The AI landscape in 2026 is full of genuinely transformative free tools. You just have to know where to look.
If you found a new tool in this video, hit subscribe. I cover AI tools and tutorials every single day, so there is always something new to try. Which tool surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you have a tool you think sounds too good to be true, drop it below and I might feature it in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.